Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. A few weeks ago, I did a video on the nature of the Sikh God, and one of the elements of the Sikh God, the essence of the soul, was Anand. And I remember I said I'm going to go into the detailed version of what Anand is. Well, this is the video that will be explaining Anand in a more detailed way. My reference will be Naam Simran Diyan Juktiyan book by Sant Ishwar Singh Ji of Rada Sahib, translated by Jeevan Pal Singh Ji and by Resham Singh Ji from the UK. We will talk about 3 states of mind when it is in pain or when it perceives pain. 1 is Ad, 2nd Bead, 3rd Upad. The first one is Ad, which simply translates to the worries of the mind or the diseases of the mind. 2nd is Bead, which are physical diseases of the body. 3rd one is pain from external factors such as a breakup, political, social issues. You have a fight with your mom or dad. Those are all pains from external factors. The next 3 slides will explain the birtiyan of the mind, which means the three changing states of mind when the mind is perceiving happiness or sukh. So the first one here that I have is pare. Pare means perceived object of happiness by the mind. So your mind perceives an object that it thinks it will give it happiness. Mod means that perceived object of the mind is now within the sensory field. Simply put, you receive that object. It's there now. The third one is parmod, which means the happiness the mind feels once you use that object. Now, it's important to remember that this happiness is short-lived. To solidify the understanding of these 3 states of mind when it's in happiness, there's an example that Sant Ishwar Singh Ji gives, and that's the example of a man and the yogurt. So there's once a man, and he wanted some yogurt from the market. He perceived the yogurt in his mind. He's like, you know what? I want yogurt today. And he sends somebody to the market, to the bazaar, to buy yogurt. When that person returns back to that man, and the man sees the yogurt, that's mod. So the perception of the yogurt was pare, and when he saw the yogurt in the person's hands in his house now, that's called mod. And parmod was when he ate that yogurt, he felt so much bliss, bada anand aaya khake. But that parmod, or that happiness that he received from that object of the yogurt, was short-lived. So Santaji continues to explain that the Atma is the very thing, Atma means Vaheguruji's light, that eliminates this pain and pleasure, including the objects that the mind perceives as happiness and therefore the giver of pleasure. This explains why we see the object as pleasure-giving. See, the difference is the agyani, the ignorant being, thinks that happiness is in the object. But the Gyani, the illuminated being, the wise being, knows that the bliss that comes from the happiness, the pleasure that comes from the happiness, is from the Atma alone, and the Atma is within. Anand, Anand sabko kya hai, Anand Guru te janiya. Bliss, bliss, bliss. Everyone speaks of bliss, but the true bliss is given us by the Guru. Guru enlightens us and gives Anand through the Shabad Guru. Anand is something that you have to experience. Reading books, listening to this TikTok will not give you that Anand. Only by practicing the Shabad Guru and experiencing that bodiless, mindless state in your meditation, which a lot of times Singhs get, including by Jagraj Singh and a lot of other Singhs I know in my personal circle. In meditation, they've experienced this bliss, but then after that, it was gone. And then because of that event, they've practiced Sikhi their whole entire life running after that bliss that only Guru can give. Only Guru gives that Anand. Anand bliss at that level is like giving a person who cannot speak sugar and asking them to explain how the Anand tastes like and what it is. Only the person who is experiencing it can truly know what Anand is.